Hello, day 102. Last night there was quite a contingent of the Tour Aotearoa cyclists. I am the only walker here and was last night. There are a couple of people just with their motorhomes, but otherwise it was all cyclists. So I chatted to them and got some dinner here. Didn't make my backcountry cuisine. This is a very pretty camping area, I must say. It's really lovely. There's no Wi-Fi here, so that's too bad. But today at 10, I'm catching the boat up to the landing, and then I will walk to a campsite. My plan is Johnson's campsite. From reading about it, it's probably the best one and should have a water tank, or does have a water tank. Hopefully it has water. It has a shelter, and yeah, I won't be able to start till almost 11 today walking, so I think it's about 15 kilometers, so that should be okay. And then the next day, I'll get to Whakahoro, and there's a Blue Duck Cafe and cabins there. 24 kilometers. I think that walking is not too hard. So if I can, I'd love to get there before they close at 5. I probably won't stay there, but they have a cafe, and apparently you can pay for a shower and such. So anyway, we'll see how that day goes when I get there. In the meantime, I'm just organizing my stuff, and all the cyclists have gone on, and I'm gonna wait for that boat to get up to the landing to get going on the next stretch. So, see you further on. Finally, just about ready to go. Made it to the landing, and there are some Tour Aotearoa cyclists waiting for the boat. And from one of them, I heard she said she stopped at Johnson campsite and there was water. So that's good. Nobody else they've all said, oh, there's a tank, there's a shelter. Nobody knew if there was water. The people at Pipiriki indicated that they'd heard there wasn't water in some places. They also stayed at Mosley campsite, which is too far. I can't get there, but it's on the way. It's maybe midway tomorrow, and they said there was water there too. So hopefully that is true, and that's a huge relief. But I'm still carrying a lot of water today. And a kind cyclist filled up my filter bottle here at a stream. She just walked right in, got her feet wet, and they've been swimming in the river, cooling off. And that would have been tough for me, so I was able to eat a couple bars and drink down a bottle of filtered water, so that'll help with the start too. Water's definitely an issue on this section. So pretty soon I'll get to Bridge to Nowhere and then keep on going and probably have quite a few cyclists passing me as I go. But that was a very interesting and lovely boat ride. That was quite a highlight. That was nice. And I will see you further on. The Bridge to Nowhere. It's not really to nowhere now if I'm going to keep going on the other side. Hopefully.
I've just passed the bitumen campsite. There was a sign for the toilet. I didn't actually go see it or anything. I couldn't see it from the track, but there's a stream here. So if you just stopped from this other side, you might not have known this was here, but this is a flowing creek. So that seems to be a campsite that will have water. FYI. Good to know.
Hello. I've made it to Johnson's campsite, and there is this rather large shelter here and a sink inside. You just have to operate the tap with a pedal on the floor with your foot. There is water. There are a couple of hunters here as well. They were eating their dinner at this picnic table when I came up. There's the table behind me here. And they said they checked the tank. There's not a lot, but I can fill up and be okay. So then they had looked like some sort of mattress pads on the shelter floor. And they said, oh, you should just sleep in the shelter. You don't need a tent. Just put your mattress pad down in your sleeping bag and it'll be much warmer and easier in the morning. And they have moved to a little area over there. Apparently they know the owner there, so they're able to go stay there. And they've got their ATVs. So they're not hunting right now, they're just checking out the area. Apparently they usually hunt in winter. It's really muddy here, and the pigs come out, the wild pigs come out in the winter in the mud, and they've got special pig dogs. But right now it's dry and the pigs are deeper in the forest, and dogs would just totally exhaust themselves trying to follow them or catch them. So they've said it's an uphill slog of 5 or 6 kilometers to the War Memorial, which is the high point, but not steep. And then after that, it's downhill to the Blue Duck Station Cafe Fokahoro. So I'll try to get an early start and beat the heat and just try to get to Blue Duck as early as I can if possible. Yeah, so that's the adventure for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to sleep in the shelter, but in my tent. I'm not going to put the cover on. This way I have one big mosquito/bug net around me.